What up, Dokkaners? The final growth badge mission update in the Baba Shop is finally here. Now, as far as the growth badge missions are concerned, I believe those are done, but now the final part of this 3-part stupid series of inventory updates in the Baba Shop has taken place. So as of Sunday, July 2nd until the 30th of July, so basically 28 days, you have to go into the Baba Shop and buy the last few stones. I have been making many videos at this point talking about the growth badges and how they're supposed to be incrementally used. Unfortunately, it was a very confusing and otherwise just ridiculous situation. What? Okay. So on top of hold on. Okay. You know what? It's this. Okay. They now have 60 of these growth badges available all at once. I have been incrementally buying 20 growth badges in parts 1 and 2, and I was ready to buy 20 in part 3. But now there are 60 total available here. Now I will not be able to buy all 60. I will only be able to buy 20, bringing my total to 60 across the 3 parts. 20 in part 1, 20 in part 2, 20 in part 3. They have also elected to keep all 60 available in the final part. That way, if for whatever reason you didn't spend a single growth badge in the Baba Shop, you can buy them all at once later on. This has just been so nonsensical the way that they've handled this. And if anything, now this is just going to bother me at the fact that I will be staring at these growth badges knowing full well I can never earn any more, and these 40 will just remain unaccounted for in the Baba Shop. But hey, it is what it is. Everyone is destined to only receive at most 60 dragon stones from the Baba Shop. Let's see what they say actually in here. Do they actually say anything? A total of 60 can be obtained if you complete all the missions. Yeah, okay. So I mean that part still remains accurate. I also notice how in this final inventory there is no extra ticket. Part 1 was the Dokkan Festival ticket, which they gave you not enough of. Part 2, they gave you the Legendary Summon tickets, which to be fair, they did give you enough of. If you bought all 5, you could do one 5-unit multi. But the original Dokkan Festival one, you could not do that. And now on this final part, they are eliminating the tickets altogether. It is just either Kais or stones. You should very obviously buy Dragon Stones. Now, once again, let me be very clear. For those people who may not be paying attention, just know you will not be able to buy the entire stone collection in this final part unless you did not spend a single growth badge all the way up until now, but you pulled off all 60 up until this point. There were 60 growth badges available across 6 weeks of missions, 10 growth badges obtainable per mission or per week. So if you did the 20-20-20, you got all 60 like I did. If you didn't spend any at all and you spent it all now, then you can get all 60, but it is impossible to cover any further than that. So don't think that because there's still 40 unaccounted for stones in here, you missed something. You did not. Hopefully you guys were on top of all my videos. Hopefully you guys were on top of all the content and you guys were able to obtain this. But man, the way that they handled this is just so dumb that I know there's going to be people freaking out in the comments section of this very video. They're gonna be like, Toon, why are there so many stones? Oh my god, why did I spend some before? You did this. I mean, regardless, you got 60 stones. If you followed my advice and you got all the stones that you could, you got 60 stones. If you didn't spend on just the stones, you got other stuff, well, you got other stuff. You didn't get all the stones. So there you have it. Hopefully this clears up some confusion, but I know that some of the Dokkaners out there are gonna be very confused by this. But let's see what happens. Anyway, that concludes the 8-year anniversary growth badge missions fiesta or saga, whatever you want to call it, frenzy. Now, moving on to the 8-year anniversary countdown celebration. Guys, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like down below. Let me know in the comments if you managed to buy all 60 Dragon Stones with your growth badges. Did you not? If you did buy something else, do you have buyer's remorse on what you bought? Did you get anything good from those ticket summons from before? What are your thoughts on the way that Dokkan handled this growth badge situation? And do you look forward to the nonsense that they give us next year? Who knows what it's going to be like next year? Man, 7-year anniversary in the Dragonstone ore was so cool. And then they did this. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Also, be sure to subscribe for more Dokkan content in the future. And click the notification bell so that you'll let you know as more stuff. Thanks again. Stay tuned and always remember to Dokkan responsibly.